All right, so I want to show you how you can grid a picture, assuming you don't have, like, you have a picture. Remember, you could have done one on the computer, or you could do one on here. But let's say you don't have a ruler. You don't necessarily need a ruler to be able to do this project. You really just need something with a straight edge, and you can even use another piece of paper. So what you could do is just on a piece of paper, make a measurement and say, okay, right here, that's my measurement. I'm going to say that's 1 inch. So then you can take your paper and take your pencil and use your pencil. So my thumb right here is the edge of the paper and my pencil edge is right here. So I'm just using that, rocking my paper, to kind of make little marks on the edge of my paper to be my standard unit of measurement. Okay, so that I'm going to use that and pretend that's my ruler. So you don't have to necessarily have a ruler. You just have to have a standard measurement that you have put on there. So on this paper, I did it, 3 by 6. I used a ruler, but let's say I don't have a ruler, so I could use my standard measurement paper that I did right here and put that along the edge and do it the same way. It's just I'm not using a ruler. I'm just kind of made a standard measurement. The important part is that you have that each little section is the same. All right, so then I'm going to slide this over and do that over here as well. Okay, and then you can either use the edge of the piece of paper as your ruler to draw, but that can get tricky. So you can do that. It just, sometimes it's gonna move on you like that. Or you can just take something that you have, like the edge of a magazine or a book or something like that, and use that to draw your straight lines. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to have a ruler to do this. You just have to have some way of making straight lines and a piece of paper that you can make a standard unit, because that's all inches are. It's just a standard unit of measurement. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so then I'm going to do the same thing the other direction. I'm going to again use that piece of paper where I did those little standard measurements, and I'm going to make my marks here and here. You can probably hear my dog barking. Okay, so I have my marks on each side. Again, I'm going to use my magazine to draw my lines. Looking a little bit off. Let me double check. Yeah, it's a little bit off. See, did I do that over here? All right, we're good. We're good. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and make my lines. I want to be able to see them. All right, so here's my boxes, and in this case, my boxes, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so whatever I do on my paper, I need to make sure I have 4 by 6 boxes. On this one, remember I had 3 by 6 boxes. So this one, it doesn't really matter which one. We're not going to worry about the enlargement part. We're just going to use the grid to help us draw it accurately. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to take, you're going to need a, okay. So whatever way you measure this out is, you're going to do the same thing on your piece of paper.